Good morning, students. This video is for class 8th, subject English Literature. It is taken from the book Honeydew. This is our chapter number 1, and the name of the chapter is The Best Christmas Present in the World. It is written by none other than the famous writer Michael Morpurgo. This is my lecture number 1. This is homework solution of chapter number 1, The Best Christmas Present in the World. We have already discussed the introduction, summary, and word meanings of the chapter number 1, The Best Christmas Present in the World, in previous lecture. And I assigned you homework that was to be done by you on the basis of your understanding. And the homework was: read chapter 1 and write word meanings highlighted in the video. Based on the understanding of the chapter, write the answers of the questions mentioned in the book Honeydew as: page number 10, comprehension check, question number 1 and 2. Page number 14, comprehension check, question number 1 to 5. Page number 15, comprehension check, question number 1 and 2. Page number 16, comprehension check, question number 1 and 2. Page number 16, working with the text, question number 1 to 7. The word meanings are follow as: number 1, true, and the meaning of this word is soldiers. Number 2, scotch marks, and the meaning of this word is burn marks. Number 3, restore, and the meaning of this word is repair. Number 4, veneer, and the meaning of this word is the thin layer of plastic. Number 5, stuck fast, and the meaning of this word is shut tight. Number 6, marzipan, and the meaning of this word is a sweet covering on a cake made from sugar, eggs, and almonds. Number 7, burnt out, and the meaning of this word is destroyed by fire. Number 8, matron, and the meaning of this word is a woman in charge of domestic and medical arrangements. Number 9, conservatory, and the meaning of this word is a room with a glass roof and walls often built onto the outside of a house. Number 10, vacantly, and the meaning of this word is with empty eyes. Number 11, lit up, and the meaning of this word is became bright with happiness. So students, let us discuss the questions and answers. Question number 1 and 2 are on page number 10. The first question is: what did the author find in a junk shop? The answer of this question is: the author found a very old 19th century roll-top desk in a junk shop. It was made of oak wood, but it was in a very bad condition. There were many scotch marks on it. Question number 2. What did he find in a secret drawer? Who do you think had put it in there? The answer of the question is: the author found a small tin box in a secret drawer. Most likely, it was put there by Connie Macpherson, who was Jim's wife. Question number 3 to 7 are on page number 40. Question number 3 is: who had written the letter To whom and when? The answer of this question is Jim Macpherson had written the letter to his wife Connie Macpherson on December 26, 1940. It was written during the First World War. Question number 4 is why was the letter written? What was wonderful thing that had happened? The answer of the question is Jim wrote the letter to tell his wife about a wonderful thing that had happened on the Christmas day. The British and the Germans were engaged in a war. Yet on this day, both the troops met in on man's land. It was a thing of wonderful because right in the middle of a war, the warring soldiers were making peace. They celebrated Christmas together and played a friendly football match. Question number 5 is what jobs did Hans Wolff and Jim Macpherson have when they were not soldiers? Answer of this question is Hans Wolff played a cello in an orchestra in Düsseldorf, and Jim Macpherson was a school teacher in Dorset. Question number 6. Had Hans Wolff ever been to Dorset? Why did he say he knew it? The answer of the question is no. Hans Wolff had never been to Dorset himself. He had learned all about England from school and by reading English books of his favorite writer Thomas Hardy. Question number 7. Do you think Jim Macpherson came back from the war? The answer of this question is no. Jim Macpherson probably never came back from the war. Question number 8 and 9 are on page number 15. And question number 8 is why did the author go to Bridport? The answer of the question is the author went to Bridport because he wanted to give the letter of Jim Macpherson to his wife Connie Macpherson, which had the address of Bridport. Question number 9 is how old was Mrs. Macpherson now? Where was she? The answer of the question is Mrs. Macpherson was 101 years old. She was in a nursing home in Burlington House. Question number 10 to 18 are on page number 16. Question number 10 is who did Connie Macpherson think her visitor was? The answer of this question is Connie Macpherson thought that her visitor was none other than her husband Jim Macpherson. Question number 11 is which sentence in the text shows that the visitor did not try to hide his identity? The answer of this question is the sentence is I explained about the desk, about how I had found it, but I don't think she was listening. Shows that the visitor did not try to hide his identity. Question number 12 is for how long do you think Connie had kept Jim's letter? Give reason for your answer. The answer of this question is I think that Connie might have kept Jim's letter for a very long time. She herself told the narrator that she read the letter quite often every day in order to feel that Jim was still near her. Question number 13 is why do you think the desk had been sold and when? The answer of this question is the desk must have been sold when the house in which Connie Macpherson lived had caught fire. She was taken to a nursing home. All the burnt up things must have been sold after that. Question number 14 is, why do Jim and Hans think that games or sports are good ways of resolving conflicts? Do you agree? The answer of this question is, Jim and Hans thought that games or sports are good ways of resolving conflicts because nobody dies in matches, no children are orphaned, and no wives become widows. Due to these reasons, games are good ways for resolving conflicts. Wars only lead to death. Question number 15 is, do you think the soldiers of the two armies like each other or different from each other? Find evidence from the story to support your answer. The answer of the question is, the soldiers of the two armies were like each other. Below are some points from the story to prove. Both the armies celebrated Christmas. Both the armies shared their food and spent time together in smoking, laughing, talking, drinking, and eating. They played a football match and agreed that conflicts may be resolved by football match. They agreed about the negative aspects of war. Question number 16 is, mention the various ways in which the British and the German soldiers become friends and find things in common at Christmas. The answer of the question is, the British and the German troops celebrated Christmas together. They enjoyed each other's food. All of them were smoking, laughing, talking, drinking, and eating. Hans Wolf and Jim Macpherson shared the cake prepared by Connie. They also talked about the books they liked. They agreed about everything. Both the troops played a game of football for which both Hans and Jim cheered, clapped hands, and stamped feet. They also exchanged carols at night. In this manner, they celebrated Christmas together and found a lot in common among them. Question number 17 is, what is Connie's Christmas present? Why is it the best Christmas present in the world? The answer of the question is, it was the best Christmas present for her in the world because Jim had written in the letter that he would come home for Christmas. She had read the letter several times every day to feel that he was near her. Now that she mistook the author for her husband Jim, she thought that Jim had come home for Christmas, which made her extremely happy. Question number 18 is, do you think the title of the story is suitable for it? Can you think of any other title? The answer of the question is yes. The title of the story is suitable for it. The spirit of Christmas is the theme that prevails throughout the story. The message of Christmas peace and goodwill to all is brought out so clearly through the story. And you can write down title according to your understanding. At last, I want to say that do your homework in your fair notebook by following proper format in clean and neat handwriting. Thank you and have a nice day.